$5 million. That's the gap county commissioners are trying to close as they crunch numbers during their July budget workshops. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, initial budget requests by the various departments in Scottsbluff County have come in about $5 million above projected revenues for the coming fiscal year, meaning county commissioners will once again be working with the largest departments to make reductions. However, Board Chair Ken Meyer tells KNEB News that the situation is manageable, as commissioners have had to face similar request shortfalls in the past.
With the help of our management accountant, Lisa, who's doing a great job, and all the departments heads, all the elected officials, we got it down to where we needed it to be, and I'm confident that we'll do it again this year. We'll be bringing in those department heads and elected officials who do have the larger budgets. We'll be discussing with them the wants and the needs and make that distinction.
Commissioners have set aside time during the next 4 Mondays to work with managers of larger departments to come up with solutions to fit anticipated revenue. Even with the shortfall, Meyer says commissioners are committed to trying to provide more funding for departments that have suffered in previous years, including the roads and sheriff's departments. Well, houses with lead paint throughout Scottsbluff County are now in the crosshairs thanks to the approval of an abatement grant through the Panhandle Area Development District. Last night, the Scottsbluff City Council approved a request from PAD earmarking a portion of an anticipated grant for owner-occupied rehabilitation to help fund a countywide lead abatement program. PAD Community and Regional Planner Megan Koppenhafer says the grant would provide $1 million in funds to abate lead countywide in the homes of families with children under the age of 6.
The purpose of me being here today is to talk to you all about the opportunity to match the lead testing dollars that are set aside in the CDBG owner-occupied rehab grant, to match with a grant that Panhandle Public Health District will be applying for with the help of Panhandle Area Development District in order to address lead abatement in housing throughout Scottsbluff County.
Monday's action will allow Scottsbluff to direct funds towards their $100,000 required match pending approval of the owner-occupied rehabilitation grant. Well, straight ahead, the northern Panhandle received some severe weather last night. Anything of concern for the region tonight? Bill Boyer will have your full forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
Run with us in the unstoppable John Deere Gator XUV 835 and be prepared to go the extra mile. Because when others take rain checks, we take the wheel. With 3 wide seating, heat, and AC, this is the coolest, most comfortable Gator yet. Nothing runs like a Deere. Run with us.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance.
KNEB presents country music rising star Dylan Scott.
I'm hooked on kissing.
Friday, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff. Presented by Allo Communications and Viera Wireless. Tickets are on sale now at the Midwest Theater box office, by phone at 632-4311 or at midwesttheater.com. Dylan Scott, August 16th at the historic Midwest Theater in Scottsbluff with KNEB.
The pecan chicken salad and ultimate BLT sandwiches from Arby's. It's like eating a whole farmer's market.
Arby's, we have the meat.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Not a bad looking evening again out there. Mostly sunny skies this evening. Partly cloudy as we get towards the morning hours tomorrow. Can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm, but a lot like yesterday, chances are pretty slim. Unfortunately, if you get under one of those thunderstorms, though, it's not going to matter, as it could have some gusty winds, even some large hail not out of the question, along with very heavy rain. Isolated storms again tomorrow. Better chances tomorrow, and then even better chances on Thursday, and things are going to stay pretty active through next week. 93 yesterday after a morning low of 57, about where we should be. Same situation here in the precip side of things, just about normal for the month of July and 2.5+ inches above normal for the year. We are pretty mild, slightly above normal temperatures right now across the region. Some hotter air off to our south. Goodland checks in at 96 degrees. McCook at 92 in Hayes, but just 75 up in Norfolk. We have temps in the low to mid 80s to low 90s here across our region right now. Nothing major happening out here across the Panhandle. We do have a couple of gusty winds with some of the thunderstorms in the leading edge of those. Otherwise, not much to be concerned about. Severe weather threat in the northeast part of the United States, just to the northern portions of the Panhandle. Once again, a lot like yesterday, a marginal risk of severe storms on up into portions of South Dakota. Tomorrow, we move that a little further to the north, although I think we'll still be under the gun for an isolated thunderstorm here. Better chances of thunderstorms come on Thursday, but the severe weather threat is pretty minimal. So again, an isolated thunderstorm going to push out of here this evening. That's it. A very slight chance of those, maybe a few stronger ones just to the north of us in portions of South Dakota. Wouldn't be surprised to see one or two clip the northern Panhandle. Lows tonight in the low 60s. For tomorrow, we're going to start the day mostly sunny to partly cloudy. By afternoon, we're going to start to see a few showers and storms develop. Notice this particular forecast model wants to push a couple right over the area here into the North Platte River Valley. And that's going to show up that storm indicating pretty strong there by this particular computer run of the models. So when we show you precip totals, it's going to be skewed towards that one storm. Low to mid 90s out there. And this is what will happen if you get under one of those storms, just like what you see there. The model's piling up over an inch of moisture for Scottsbluff. Everywhere else, 0 in a lot of places, maybe a quarter of an inch in Sydney. If you get under one of those storms, you're going to get some moderate rain. If you don't, you're going to not get much. So don't hone in on one particular area there, as we're still a couple of days out. But better thunderstorm chances, I think more widespread, coming on Thursday. 61 tonight with mainly clear skies tomorrow. Hot conditions, isolated afternoon thunderstorms. We're going to throw those in the forecast. 94 your high. Our 7-day forecast continues thunderstorm chances. A little better on Thursday. Cooler air comes in. Highs only in the low 80s. On Friday, Saturday, isolated thunderstorms at best. We only have 20% chances in for those 2 days. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, we're back to 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the afternoon and evening. Scattered coverage of those as we're starting to see more moisture seep into the area and some impulses triggering off at least scattered thunderstorm chances.
If a sandwich needs a little something extra, you add bacon to it. If a sandwich is perfect just the way it is, you add bacon to it. Arby's, we have the meats.
U.S. National Hot Air Balloon Championship lands in western Nebraska. Starting August 12th, there will be 50 balloons color in the sky. Then on the 16th and 17th, 30 Old West Balloon Fest pilots take flight. Can't make it to the morning launches? Enjoy one of 2 night glow options. August 15th at WNCC or the 17th at Five Rocks Amphitheater. There will be a kids' education zone and tethered rides for kids 12 and under. The morning launches at Mitchell Airfield. To learn more about the national competition and the Old West Balloon Fest, visit theoldwestballoonfest.com.
Next Gen Outfitters is your new local online source for hunting, shooting, and camping gear. With over a century of combined outdoor experience, we aspire to become the trusted supplier of all your outdoor gear needs. Next Gen Outfitters is where adventure begins and tradition continues. For the month of April, get $25 off orders of $100 or more. Go to nextgenof.com and use code NGKNEB. That's NEXGENOF.com.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition. Convenient stores in your neighborhood. friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viera Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Welcome back. The Alliance Police Department is seeking public assistance in locating Nicholas Flores, who's believed to be armed and dangerous and wanted on warrants of charges including robbery and motor vehicle theft. Flores is a 22-year-old Hispanic male and has a diamond tattoo under his left eye and the letters SSOD tattooed on the left side of his neck. Police say he was last seen driving a stolen 2007 Ford Mustang, which was white in color and has 2 racing stripes down the middle with Nebraska plate 65 C767. If you know of Nicholas Flores' whereabouts, you are asked to contact the Alliance Police Department at area code 308-762-4955. Well, Eastern Wyoming College in Torrington is seeking students for the new Wyoming Works grant program. Nearly $1,700 per student per semester is available for students in programs including corrections, farm and ranch management, veterinary technology, business administration, and more. The Wyoming Works program was signed into law by Governor Mark Gordon after both the Wyoming House and Senate passed the measure this past February. For more information about the Wyoming Works program, you can contact EWC at 307-532-8230. And sticking in Wyoming, as Cheyenne Frontier Days officials report a slight increase in attendance at the night shows this year, while rodeo attendance saw a slight drop. The annual Western and Rodeo event ended on Sunday, and officials say that the overall attendance increased slightly this year compared to 2018. Total night show attendance this year was 120,000 and change compared to 115,000 last year. Rodeo attendance this year was pegged at 97,000 in 2019 compared to an official attendance of 101,000 last year. Overall attendance for the 3 CFD pancake breakfasts were pegged at 22,000, while 50,998 visited the Indian Village. Well, straight ahead, the Scottsbluff County Fair livestock shows are in full swing. KNEB intern Ethan Marker will have more on that in Ag News right after this.
Would your child thrive in a Christian environment with highly qualified teachers, small class sizes, and high academic standards, but still have time for hands-on learning, service projects, and play? A school that feels like family, where biblical character and strong study habits are taught daily. At Community Christian School, we offer all the core academic subjects along with Bible curriculum for preschool through 6th grade with a daycare on site. Call us today at 632-2230 or check out our website at ccsnev.com and discover the difference. You see if CCS is the right option for your family.
The 5055E from John Deere features the value of choice with a cab or open station, two-wheel drive or mechanical front-wheel drive, and transmission options, in addition to easy-to-use controls and loader compatibility. All of this is backed with a 5-year powertrain warranty. The only thing easier than owning a 5E is operating one. See your John Deere dealer for details.
Visit 21st Century Equipment with locations in Scottsbluff, Torrington, Bridgeport, and Alliance.
More time on the road means more time in the shop. Take your car, truck, or SUV to High Tech Automotive. With 10 bays and commitment to quality service and customer care, we can do it all, from general maintenance to more serious problems. High Tech Automotive, between Frank Parts and Baumgars.
For the card-carrying fan, get your Husker Visa debit card so you can take the game with you. Free with First Free Checking.
This is KNEB TV Ag News from the First National Bank Ag Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Several clubs are at the fair participating in the swine show. I caught up with Ethan Baumberger, who was in the ring on Monday with a few of his swine. He explains more on how he did.
I have been showing pigs today. We did pretty well. I had reserve overall gilt, and then reserve lightweight, and then champion medium weight.
An old hand at showing, Baumberger says he still has some things to learn.
I can't say that because there's people that are better than me still, so I'm pretty good.
Baumberger also has goats, sheep, and cattle to show this week and would like to make it into the round-robin competition on Friday. The fair will continue throughout the week with the sheep and poultry on Wednesday. The Heartland Truck and Tractor Bowl will be held at 6 Wednesday night. Rabbit, goat, and the Market Beef Show will all be held on Thursday, with Shorty Gorham's American Freestyle Bullfighting at 7:30. Friday's events will include beef showmanship, breeding beef show, small and large animal round robin, with the rubber check race at 7. Events conclude on Saturday with the 4-H and FFA livestock sale and Mark Chestnut in concert at 8.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scottsbluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
Care Heilbronn, State Farm agent, is here to protect all the moving parts of your life. With auto, home, life, and financial services, Care Heilbronn and her team make it simple to bring together what matters to you.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The growth and prosperity of our community is dependent on the reinvestment of local dollars into our local economy. When you open a high-interest savings account at Platte Valley Bank, we turn around and loan your money back to our community for new construction, business expansion, home loans, in backing agriculture, and much more. Come save with us at Platte Valley Bank and know that you are doing business with a local bank with local decisions that reinvests your money here in our community.
And finally tonight, 2 lucky teachers got a boost for the start of the school year with awards made Monday by officials with First National Bank in Scottsbluff. Following nominations from former students, Randy Plummer from Gehring High School and Julie Clarkson from Lincoln Heights Elementary in Scottsbluff were selected as inaugural winners of the Teachers Rule Recognition Program. First National Bank Retail Branch Manager Lori Morgheim presented each with a gift card to help get their classrooms ready for the coming school year.
We all know that the dollar doesn't stretch very far, and so many times they dip into their own pocket. And so we wanted to help those teachers out. So we have done this in some other markets where our banks are located, and it's gone over really well. And so we thought we would try it here. Teachers rule, because we feel that an educated workforce in our community is so important, and if we can help out in any way, we sure would like to.
Clarkson and Plummer both said they were honored and truly enjoyed their careers.
I'm just grateful to be a teacher here in Scottsbluff. I learn more from the kids than they learned from me probably, and I'm grateful for my job, and I just enjoy being with kids.
I'm honored to be recognized. That's probably not why you teach. You teach to make a difference, so when you're recognized for making a difference, that's really nice. So I really appreciate it.
Plummer and Clarkson also received a $25 gift certificate from TC and More, plus a bouquet. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you here next time.